Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Ace channel. Francis Ngannou believes he can knock Anthony Joshua out when the two heavyweights clash this Friday in Saudi Arabia. Ngannou, a former UFC champion, knocked Fury to the floor last year in a fight Tyson Fury won on a split decision, and his match up against Joshua this week will be only his second ever professional fight. "I finished my training camp yesterday and I feel good," the 27-year-old said. "It has been a tough 8 weeks to get here. I feel like I did everything that could be done. I believe if I land on anybody, I knock them out. But the question is how to land. This is the hardest thing. How to carry that power and energy for 10 rounds and still be able to knock someone out after all the fatigue." Ngannou added, "I don't have experience in boxing, but don't make any mistake. I had a lot of experiencing in life, of fighting. I use my fighting spirit as high as anybody else. I don't have any boxing experience, but I know I can fight. You are born as a fighter, you don't become a fighter. I do believe that." This bout is the latest in a number of blockbuster boxing matches to go to Saudi Arabia as part of the country's media season. Tyson Fury shares his thoughts on Anthony Joshua vs Francis Ngannou showdown. Tyson Fury shared the ring with Francis Ngannou in the latter's professional boxing debut last October. While the Gypsy King entered as a massive favorite, Ngannou was able to shock fans with a very strong performance. Despite losing the bout via split decision, many viewers felt that the former UFC heavyweight champion was the rightful winner. Although he was expected to return to mixed martial arts following the bout, Ngannou's success has led to him booking a boxing match against Anthony Joshua. Fury said, "I don't know and I don't care, to be honest. I'm going to go. Whatever happens, happens. The best man will win on the night. There are heavyweight giants, aren't they? So anyone can win. Some good, brilliant fights. Actually on Friday, I'm looking forward to the wall bill." Tyson said. Ngannou is set to face Joshua in his second career boxing bout in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia this weekend. The highly anticipated title bout has faced 2 setbacks after originally being set to December 23rd, before being moved to February 17th, as Fury recovered from his bout with the Predator. Tyson Fury believes Francis Ngannou should thank him. Francis Ngannou's decision to leave the UFC paid off in a major way, as he signed a landmark deal with the PFL and has found plenty of financial success in boxing. Tyson Fury, who faced the former UFC heavyweight champion in his professional boxing debut, recently claimed the Predator should thank him for the opportunity. Gypsy King stated, "I'm not sure what people expected of the man before our fight. I know it was supposed to be like a 1000 to 1 shot, and he was useless and he could not fight and all of that. But he proves everyone wrong, so fantastic for him. I put him on the map, made him a multimillionaire, and now I'm making him ever more money. So he needs to thank me. He needs to get on his knees and kiss my feet, doesn't he, for what I've done for him?" Tyson Fury said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.